welcome back to Beards and Barbarians, everybody, episode 34. We are a little short on our cast tonight, but we are going to make it through. We got an awesome co-star and guest star here with us, DM Joester. You can check him out on his on TikTok at DM Joester. I believe is that your tag, right?
Yeah, DM_Joester.
DM_Joester. A lot of cool, funny DM content. Hey, shush. Why don't you get to the... What's that?
All right, so I'm dumb. I realized I was muted the entire time I was doing all that, so you literally just saw me waving around and doing dumb stuff. So, real quick, run over. Sponsor of the night, W Energy, beginning of the campaign, all the shit, 10% off, Nat 20 Beards. We have stuff, shirts and stuff. We're going to do character shirts. Raven is going to have a picture of Raven on it, and then on the back it's going to say all the sauce. And then Kylo's going to have one with half a Yeti on the back. They're looking at me like, no. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
It's not set in stone.
They apparently don't have a sense of humor, so. And then Brad's going to have one with like a little DM face on it, and the back it's going to say, I suck.
Hey, all right.
Hey, we got a follow from that.
Gonna say.
I don't know.
I
didn't get in that. You put me on the...
and I can't get up again?
You... The Miles shirt's gonna have roll the death save.
Yeah, roll.
Yep, roll a death save.
Help! I'm unconscious and can't get up. If you had ye old life alert, in that episode, you'd have been fine. All right, Brad, I'm done.
So, again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We have a little bit short-staffed, but we're going to make through. It's going to be an awesome RP session or an awesome adventure. We have no idea, but let's get right into what happened last week. Last week on Beards and Barbarians, we had
a one-shot.
The last episode on Beards Barbarian that relates to the campaign, we had the remainder of the dungeon crawl. As they got rid of the ghost that is inside of cars, they ventured through the dungeon as Nar ran to the camp to get Onyx to come help. Onyx got a gift from Boar from helping so much, and he felt some sort of power come from the stone as he's kind of following in the path that the stone's leading for him. Getting 2 dice of inspiration and a drift globe. Onyx reunited with the party inside the dungeon. Going through the rest of it, they found a lair downstairs that led to a vampire. The vampire had a death knight with him, and they fought on as hard as they could. As Kylo got down several times, Cars going down once, and the party losing a lot of HP, they won. As they leave through the dungeon, collecting what they can from the last part of it, climbing up to the top, finding their way out on the very north side of this science lab. They get surrounded by guards that are from the kingdom of Mountaintopia, the mountain inside of Mountaintopia, telling them that the king wants to speak with them immediately and guiding them to aid and giving them some sort of assistance to heal and get better because they're all fucking hurt. This is where we start our session.
Question. Don't you mean a Tokyo drift globe? And yet rest would be great because I'm at 41 hit points. Raven doesn't get that low.
I would love a short rest. even.
Ahoy, Triple Dub.
The party then ventures up the mountain as they climb up these very beautifully engraved staircases made of the mountain itself. They find themselves to a door, and as the door opens, it's kind of what seems to be an airport for air balloons. Tons and tons and tons of people are here. This place is crowded. That's where you see the Shadow Riders, the Silent Fist, a bunch of the rebellion, a lot of people leaving and finding themselves a new home. For Manitopia is already overpopulated. Cars kind of looks at the ship, and he looks over at Raven, and he says, "I have to go." I'm gonna butcher his accent. I'll just say it in my own voice. He says he has to go and go to Zaskia to help with the election. And he sees Boar in the distance, and he's kind of leading himself over there. If you need any help, you can send me a message there. Send a bird, and I'll... Looks over at Rubio. If you need any assistance, send me a message. And he goes with Boar, hops on one of the air balloons leading to Zaskia's capital, and you see it take off. As you guys lead towards a room, a very beautiful 3'1" kind of gnomish woman walks up to Nar and kind of grabs him by his hands. "Your mother. You need to come. There's only room for one more on the ship. She's at the World Tree. We don't know what's wrong with her, and that's the only thing that could heal her." And Nar looks up at Raven, kind of with like wide eyes. You could see that he's very confused and conflicted in what he has to do to leave the party for a while.
Just go, buddy. We'll be all right.
Just grabs your legs. He's on the ground. Just starts hugging you as hard as he can. He kind of looks at the party and starts to cry. Oh, fuck! I can't do it. I can't do the voices. I'm not gonna try. I'll be back. I promise.
I'll be back. Okay, guys. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And then he goes and gets on the ship. As you see him cry, and he gets on, and as the small little air balloon takes off, the feeling of loneliness kind of starts to hit everybody as the party's shrinking. The one gnome shoulder kind of looks at you guys. "You need to come. We're going inside to the lab. We'll go to the meeting floor. King Wyman will meet you there. We'll also be able to heal you and give you whatever you need."
Whatever?
And he points around. "Not whatever, but like food and medicine. Don't overstay your welcome. Look around first." And you see all the people getting on airships, people hugging and reuniting. "If I'm not mistaken, this is because of you. You've freed so many people and reunited so many families. We're rewarding you, and we need you to come with us." And an elevator opens. I guess Raven and Kylie, what do you do?
Real quick, I specify that Triple Dub, Rubio does look a little different tonight. It's what you call real life leveling up. So Dagon actually leveled up a couple, and this is what Dagon looks like at level 15.
Crazy. Chef got so many more things at his disposal now.
No, it's DM Joester. It's one of our guest stars. Check him out. So yeah, you guys. Oh, I'm a guess. Go ahead.
So everybody left.
Well,
What
that's
do you-
okay. If anybody can help, at the very least, I don't know what Cars is up to, but if anyone can help Nar's mother, it's the World Tree. That much I know.
Right, tree that says big tree.
Mm-hmm.
And Rubio puts his arm around you. "I won't leave you." And then as he's saying, "I won't leave you," a demon hand comes up, grabs him, and he's gone.
Let me see if I can get a break real quick.
So now
We just
Onyx,
started.
Raven, and Kailu, the three of you walk into this elevator. clicking the button, it takes you backwards, up, left, right, going every different way, like in Harry Potter. Find your way to the entrance to the lab. The doors open. The three of you walk out with a little gnomish knight guiding you, and you enter into the meeting room of the lab. You can tell this isn't the whole lab, for it's kind of small. From what you can see, this is a room of many rooms. There are several rooms to heal, med bays, giant meeting room offices with stone floors and wooden tables with notes all over them. There is a boardroom kind of talk with a kind of preacher stand, benches behind it. For kind of a chapel purpose, there is 2 prayer rooms, and also at the very far back of the room, with one of the doors open, you can see where all the staff sleep. Every single person that's remaining in the party gets brought to a bed, and I will put you on the map now. Of course, I can't. I have to give you access to your character, so give me a second.
Yeah. I take no pleasure in having to ask if I can move my character token, just so you know.
No.
In fact, I feel really bad because it happens so often. I'm like, oh, I hate being that guy.
I don't know why it is. Like, I've changed it to your character. Like, how it works is on the journal, I can say who has access and control, and I've put you multiple times. It says right here, you have access to your
I don't know.
character.
It's fine. Technology hates me. I'm just used to it by now. I do like that we're gonna get to take a little nappy nap. That's
Oh, yeah.
important.
As everybody enters into their room, they all go to sleep. And at this point, you all get a short rest, as it's probably 5 or 6, and you wake up really early in the morning at 4 or 5 a.m. to the sound of
We
knocking.
get a short rest
Short rest?
for the person who's still muted. We get a short rest.
Long rest.
Long
You
rest?
said a long. Okay.
I said
I
long
thought you said
rest.
short rest, but I'll take
If I
long
said
rest.
short rest, I meant
I
to
won't
say
say no to
long
that.
rest. So you all get a long rest as the day kind of spawns early in the morning. A knock appears at all your doors, and all 3 of you receive the same note underneath your door.
Oh, look, a piece of paper.
Okay, well, I feel like Onyx and Kailu at this point know that poor
Yeah,
Raven can't read. So Kailu's gonna take her note and meander over to Raven's room.
He's actually staring
Oh,
at it sideways.
you're
Like the lines are like this.
you're gonna hate this. Hey Brad, can I have control of my? There we go. Thank you.
Every time, Brad.
I've done
just
it
gonna-
so many
Just gonna knock on his door.
Hey, they gave me this thing.
I assumed as such. I got one myself, and I'm gonna read the note so I can inform Raven.
You're gonna read yours?
I'm gonna read mine, and then I'm gonna
per-
read yours
perfect,
to make sure it's the
perfect.
same.
Same note.
So if
It
you
just reads, Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say after she gets done reading hers, Raven's gonna look at Kylie and be like, "So what's mine say?"
So the note reads, please meet in boardroom 1, directly in front of your rooms as soon as you can for a meeting. And that's all it says on the notes. Raven says the same thing. Onyx says the same thing.
They wish for a we're wanted in boardroom 1 for a meeting. That's what yours says as well.
So we're
we
gonna
should
go
find boardroom 1.
So we're looking for a board. Got it.
No, not necessarily. Just a room where things happen, and we. You know what? Leave the looking for numbers to me.
Okay.
And so we're gonna look at this plaque
I like the
over
prison
here because I
toilets all
assume
these
there's
things have.
something on the wall. I'm gonna assume there's something on the wall that says, "Hey, this is boardroom 1."
Yeah, each in front of you there is boardroom 1, and down the hall it says number 2. Very plain and simple.
Great. Then Kailu's gonna wave over Raven and be like, "Oh yeah, or wave over Raven and Onyx, and we're gonna enter the room."
Oh, cool. Raven's gonna enter the room and go, "This is the wrong room. This has a table in it, not a board."
And as you enter the room, it's kind of a basic, generic meeting room. A couple of pictures on the wall. A form of chalkboard that is with a little glowing stick on the bottom, making kind of drawings on the very far end. Behind King Wyman, who sits at a very nice, beautiful, stained maple table. Notes all around, with Miles sitting at the other end. As you walk in, the two of them are talking. And probably been talking for a couple of hours.
Kailu's gonna nudge Raven and be like, "Look, there's a board over there. It's the right room."
Oh my god. And Raven's gonna run in a big bear hug and tackle Miles out of his chair.
From behind. Hey there, big guy.
Where have you been? We've been fighting this kind of crazy shit, and we went down to a tunnel, and this is Kailu, and then we freed a bunch of slaves, and then we killed some more shit, and it was crazy.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. From you. Crazy shit.
Right! Because that's what I'm about. I'm going to go draw on that chalkboard.
I don't want to know what you're going to draw on that chalkboard.
Just smiley face, because that's the only thing he really
Oh.
knows how to do.
So King Wyman's kind of just sitting there watching you guys.
I was going to
Kelly's
introduce
gonna
myself
what?
to Caillou.
Just gonna step closer and just be like, hold out her hand for a little greeting. "Hello, I'm Kailu. I've been with them for a little while, but I haven't met you before. Have you been with the group before?"
I mean, we teamed up to, put the slap down on a dragon and, take over Zuskia again. I'm Miles. I'm one of the new leaders of the Silent Fist.
She's Rubio's
I know.
daughter.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Was relatively new to discover. Could you tell me about this dragon?
Well, I just remember it hit me really hard, and I took a little nap for a while, and then I got back up, and it hit me again, and I took another nap, and then I woke up, and it was gone.
That pretty much sums it up.
Who just like fishes around in her bag for a second before she slaps a piece of parchment down and like
These,
a
these,
piece of
these-
charcoal.
yeah,
Do you think you could draw it?
Sure, I'll try. Can't do any better than any worse than Raven.
Yeah, there's like 8 smiley faces on the chalkboard now.
And as Miles says that, this is when King Wyman will first speak, kind of watching Raven the whole time. Well, don't say that. These drawings are mighty fine. I like them. They bring me joy. I wish I could smile as big as those smiley faces. And you must be Raven. Nice to meet you.
Who, me?
Yes, the big green dragonborn.
Yep. I can help you smile bigger. It's just going to take a knife and a little bit of pain.
I like him. And then there must be Onyx, the very quiet paladin Earth Genansi, who sits right there, and Onyx kind of just smiles and nods. Looks kind of like his brain isn't all there, probably still tired and not fully awake yet, and he might be in about another 15 minutes. And then, last but not least, Caillou, the new one. Merlin has not fucking stopped talking about you. That is...
It's because she's the only one that likes him.
Well, he's fucking full of himself, so I understand why you don't like him. But where's Rubio, Nah, and Cause Revere?
They all died. I'm just kidding.
No, they were pulled away to do other things. Cars had a prior engagement, and I believe Nar eh, uh, s- he's gone to Eden's Garden to be the World Tree with his mother.
Ganava.
Yep.
I was mighty excited to meet Nah again. See, me and his mother and his father, we go way back. But I might see him here soon. That's okay. Well, you guys have done a mighty. Wait, Rubio. Where's Rubio?
I don't know.
I think he was getting some coffee.
Currently indisposed.
He got disposed of?
He got sucked into hell
No,
again.
that's not what that means, Raven.
Oh.
It means he's busy.
Oh. Okay. Jeez. Smiley face. It's a 3-year-old with ADHD. That's all Raven is.
But, nevertheless, the three of you could speak to the others about what I'm about to say. You guys have done a great thing, freeing all these people, but it is costing me a little bit of money, and I'm not complaining for the fact that a lot of families were reunited, a lot of people have been freed and are allowed to go home, a lot of kingdoms can get rebuilt. I'm not complaining, and I'm having to talk with other nations about how this is happening in my island without my acknowledgement. But that is for another day to talk about. You all look overwhelmed, filled with something I can't even put my finger on. Take your time to adjust to what's going on, and from there I have a matter I must speak to you about. There is something that might bring you some sort of income and might help me rebuild what is going to be lost during the war. And I'm assuming you're here for a reason. You don't just come to Manitopia for no reason. So why don't you tell me the reason?
Reward like gold?
I could give you gold for a reward.
Can I
But
have like a lot? Like 2?
Like,
You mean like 200?
Oh.
Yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
I can get yes. That's not yes. Okay. I are you sure?
He's still learning how to negotiate. Forgive him.
150.
That's
70.
less. But
24.
Kylo's just like,
32.
How
Cars
about-
would appreciate that.
I broke the
I'm just
DM.
having to come to terms with the fact that she's currently the only person in the party who's like functional enough to manage Raven.
6.
Okay, how about a nice shiny helmet?
I don't wear that stuff.
How about what do you wear? I mean, I can see what you're wearing, but what else would you like to wear? What else could I give you materialistic wise?
There's this thing that I've heard of in the Great Beyond, and it's a thing that I hold, and then it attaches to this thing, and he's gonna hold up the axe, and then I can throw it. I'm not really gonna throw it, Cage. Chill out. And you throw it, and you go, yeah, and then it comes back into your hand, and then when things try to get away and run and jump and fly away from me, I can cut them down out of the air. Something like that.
That you'd have to speak with Perry about to see if we have it down in our warehouse.
Terry.
But you're Perry.
Dairy.
Perry.
The platypus.
No, Perry Happy Ears.
If he's not happy when I go down there, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh no, his name speaks up for who he is. No, you're not. No, you don't go down there. You can't go down. You can't go past the 3rd floor. No one can.
Why not?
Well, you guys might want to just relax. There's a lot to unpack there.
Like clothes.
Sure. I mean, there probably is close, but I mean, a lot of things to talk about that you probably don't want to overwhelm yourself with. You fought an army, you freed the slaves.
This is why they call it a boardroom, Raven. Because you get really bored in here.
Now it makes sense. I understand
With
it
all,
now.
with all the talking.
Kylo, why didn't you just say that?
She's
I-
just like,
I appreciate it, Mom.
High five.
High five!
Roll strength,
Oh no.
both of you.
oh no.
Just fear strength.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that high. I only rolled a 13.
Oh.
So that's an 18 total. Oh,
What'd you get?
So I rolled in that one, so I got
So
a
tell me
2.
how you biff it. Tell me how you biff it.
how tall are you?
I'm not just like quite ready yet when he hits me. Like
Right in the face. Oh, sorry.
Actually,
Sorry. I thought we
no,
were.
I think what I would do is I would raise one hand and he smacks the hand that I have a drink of coffee in and just smacks it out of my hand all over my pants.
What is this weird brown ale that you're drinking?
Tea. It's like tea, but stronger.
Hey, Kylo. What's tea?
So you know how sometimes possibly Onyx will take leaves
Uh-huh.
and then put it in something
Uh-huh.
and then make sure hot water is also with it
Right.
and then makes a drink.
You're drinking leaf pea?
Yeah.
Stronger than leaf.
Uh,
It's
it's
brown.
close
Oh
enough,
my
I
god.
suppose.
Kylo is drinking leaf poo.
It's bean water.
Those are beans, not leaves. Yes.
Can I have a beer?
I assure you, it tastes quite okay.
Sure. 1 minute. And he like kind of snaps his fingers. As his fingers snap, you see kind of it spark, and right away the bell on the top of the door that's behind you rings, and a little gnome walks in through a smaller door that's underneath the door, and he hands you up this giant, like twice, probably like the size of him, probably a foot tall or 2 feet tall, size cup of ale, and he hands it up to you, just a giant mug.
Oh, I don't know where that noise came from.
Breakfast sale.
Raven's just gonna hold it like a baby. And then the whole face in the top.
Little squire boy turns around, just
It's
exits
the
out.
happiest day of my life. It's so much.
But do you have any idea when the rest of you will be back? Because what I want to ask you to do might be intimidating, and you might want to prepare first.
I don't prepare for nothing.
Everyone else but him prepares, so that would be beneficial. Thank you. That being said, no. Unfortunately, we don't have a timeline.
7
But-
days.
32 days.
We're happy to take what we need and wait. We could send letters. I have no problem sending one of my like I could step up, find a bird, send off a little note. Sure, we'll get to them.
King Wyman kind of gets up and casts prestidigitation on the chalkboard, and all the drawings disappears, and the chalkboard gets picked up as he casts telekinesis, and he starts drawing on the board, and a giant drawing of the overall map of the mountain that you're in gets drawn. It's as if the mountain is a giant circular sphere that leads down like an elevator, but it's massive, going probably 1,000 to 1,000 feet, if not more, per level, going down 6 floors. He pulls the piece of kind of painting of chalk off the board, and it starts to kind of turn into a 3D image, and it comes above the table. And he starts pointing to where the top is, and you see a little arrow appear. I'm sorry about your drawings. As he looks at Raven, seeing visibly mad.
Would like to rage.
Oh shit! Before you rage, he quickly throws up the piece of chalk. You could take it. You could take it. You could draw more. You could draw more. The board is yours.
No, I'm gonna draw frowny faces.
How about we get you?
No, that'll make me mad. That'll make me sad. Don't do that. No, please. No. Oh. Okay, but so we are up here on the meeting room. Below us is the war room, where we make all of our military equipment, such as weapons and others, such like things like my mech suit. And he points down again to the 3rd floor, the science room, where we invented things like steam-powered engineering and the Tesla. Things that are very important to our island were made there. And he points down to the 4th floor, the generator room. This is the first room we cannot go to. We sent soldiers down there to make sure the generator stays on so the mountain can be powered. If that turns off, the whole place turns black, and all of Mountaintopia, the market, and the lab will be powerless. And whatever is down there that is stopping us from doing it will come out. But it's been managing to stay on. Below that generator room is the prehistoric science lab. This is kind of where we put all of our prehistoric inventions, our old-timey stuff that we used to use magic with. So very full of magical energy. And below that is our storage room. We don't need anything there except maybe items and throwing away goods that will never open up, you know? Things like, what's a good one? We have a couple unmovable rods down there. We don't need those, so we put them down there. Things that we don't ever need. Enchanted equipment. We don't need that. We have technology and science now.
Pretty sure it's pronounced science.
Science.
It's science, but whatever.
It's science.
So,
there we go.
For my player notes, the 1st floor is the one we're on, right? The
meeting
boardroom. The meeting room. Okay,
Yeah.
so meeting floor. And then the 2nd one is, you said that was the armory?
That's
or
the
warehouse?
armory the war room.
War room. And then the 3rd one is the science labs.
The 3rd one is the science room, not where you get to kill something. I mean,
4th is
there's things to
generator?
kill, but you're not supposed to kill. And the 4th is the generator, where there's something there kind of keeping everyone from clearing out the room and rehabilitating the rest of the lab.
Okay. And then it was the there was one more room, right? The 5th level was like the
5th level is the
miscellaneous.
prehistoric, the prehistoric kind of stuff.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dino room. I like that room. And then the last room is the storage room.
Na-na-na-na.
Got it. Thanks.
So
You're just not adventurous enough, is my answer.
there's a lot more to talk about, but I have matters to attend to. I have meetings to attend to, and Perry, she should be here momentarily.
Yeah, well, I got a question.
Yes.
What
of course.
exactly do you have any idea what I need to kill in the room with stuff?
So whoever makes it back, the only thing I know about them is they're too terrified to speak. It's almost as if whatever soul or person that was in their meat corpse is gone. And most people don't come out, but there's no blood. They say the room gets more and more and more filled with stones, almost as if they're like statues.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not aware, but Perry, she should be here. What the fuck is Perry? So, she should be here soon. I'll go find her. The four of you can talk from here. I'll leave this up, and he leaves like kind of the image. If you want to wait, take your time. Perry can fill you into anything, any sort of information. But I must be leaving.
Can I roll
Gonna
like
get-
a something to figure out what it is? Because I traveled all around and fought crazy shit because of my
Well,
history
then
in the army.
I'd either say history or maybe survival.
May I also roll
fighting the
because I've
things?
read a ridiculous amount of books?
I'm gonna do
Then I'd
survival
do
because my
his-
history
his-
is -2.
I do for you history or nature.
Thank you for the follow,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Willie the
Let's
Rat.
go!
You're my new favorite, Willie the Rat. That's a great name.
What's the name?
Willie the Rat.
That's a sick name. Oh, yo, the map's not on the screen. Put the map on.
Dirty
Put
20.
time into these maps. Dirty 20. Oh shit. So would you know what it
22.
is?
History.
I'm a city boy. I don't know. Like,
Do I know what it is? I know what it is.
Miles was like, great.
Like Austin the character, or Austin the
You would
Austin the
know-
character.
Well, yes, you would know.
It's Basilisk.
You would. No.
What?
No. It's not a basilisk.
That's a problem. Well, I'm glad Raven knows.
So Raven knows that there's this kind of folk's tale. When fighting kind of in swamps and in these kind of trenchy, fog-ridden places, you would have heard of this evil being that could turn people to stone if they look at her. This terrifying witch. And the only thing you know is that she has kind of like snakes for hair.
Oh, okay.
And the name maybe doesn't ring a bell. For Logan, what did Kylo get for
22.
a roll? You would know the
Kylo
name
got a 22.
Medusa.
History.
You would know the name Medusa.
She ain't shit.
So, while gathering that information from thinking, what did the two of you do?
Alright, so I've heard intel far and beyond the normal realms of... I heard it from a guy that I was in the army with. Pretty lady, snakes for hair. If you look at her in her peeper, she turns shit to stone. It's not good. I suggest fighting with your eyes closed.
Are you... Wait. Snakes for hair,
Right,
generally speaking, doesn't like men.
right. Yeah, but she's a 10.
That sounds like Medusa
Right,
to me.
right. God, I hate it.
King Wyman then gets
That
up.
bodes very poorly.
Whoa! you guys obviously have a better handle on this than I do. I have to get going. I would ask you one thing though, and this will give you a bigger reward.
Sure.
During the beginning of this war, I had borrowed money from the Great Empire, not thinking they would last much longer in this war for who they are and how ambitious they are to fight instantly. But they managed, and I owe them money with interest. The lad
You need
being
me to
thrown
slap you
away,
at 20?
no, more like 20,000. And there's gold down in the storage room, and items that are worth a mass amount. There is a golden statue that represents one of the Great Empire's gods. Giving them that would pay off the debt. And in that room, there are other things that belong to the people, but the people are forgotten about. So whether you give them back or keep them, it's up to you. That is down in the storage room. But besides that, and a quick knock on the door hits all of your ears as the door opens up. A tiny, beautiful, kind of cute-looking gnome with a kind of oval face, long pink kind of hair going down to her shoulders, wearing a nice white apron with a pink heart on the upper right pocket, walks in, waddles in, climbs up onto her seat that is kind of next to Car's drawing, and she looks up at the drawings and tell me if this voice mod doesn't work.
I don't hear
Probably
anything.
won't, but I haven't put it on yet.
Next to Raven, you mean? Because Cars
That's-
is elsewhere.
I meant to say Raven,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, either Cars or Raven.
What are you drawing there?
Stuff.
Oh, it's so nice. Is that how you're feeling? Are you feeling sad?
Well, I was feeling angry because he erased my original drawings.
Oh, that's so mean. I would never have done something like that. If they looked as good as this drawing here, they would have been amazing. Shame on you, King Wyman.
I swear I didn't.
Enough out of you. You can leave.
And King Wyman kind of gets up and kind of looks confused and just exits out of the room, turns back to say something.
Not you, draw eraser. Out, party pooper. Hi, I'm Perry.
As this gnome kind of puts both her fists on her hips.
I think
Well, hello.
you, and then bear hug.
Oh, I love this kind of hug. Thank you. Oh, you're too cute. Oh my goodness.
Kalu, look, it's a small.
Yes. You must be Perry.
That I am. Hi, I'm Perry. Who are you? You gotta have you're Kailu. You're Kailu, right?
And she's looking at kind of a board that she's holding.
New favorite NPC, hands down, already.
And that is Raven, Onyx, and
Miles.
Pointing over at Miles.
Rubio.
No, I'm not. I'm Miles.
Miles. Miles. What? Hi. What brings you here?
Well, I was just coming into town and get my sister and my father. Pick them up, but I was told that I had some old friends here that might need my help with something.
Oh dear, that
Who
is
else
such
do I
a
meet?
good thing to do. You're such a good person. Wow, that's just hands down just amazing. So, obviously,
Stop.
seeing this drawing here, this King Lyman can't draw for shit. And then
She casts some prestidigitation, and you see it start to like look a lot finer and crisper. The drawing just becomes a perfect 3D image.
there we go. So, obviously, you know about the floors. The 3 floors aren't good. So, the generator room, there's something there that's very scary.
It's really funny.
So in the generator room, there's obviously a couple of things you gotta worry about. There is darkness. Obviously, there's no light besides the generator. The generator kind of shines off this very blue, illuminating light. But there is something that's turning all these men into stone. I don't like it. So I have an idea.
And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a couple of blindfolds and puts them on the table.
We can put these on and just use your senses to kind of figure it out. It's dark down there anyway. Right? I mean, I don't fight, obviously. But, you know, you guys obviously do. Look at you, you big, strong dragonborn. You sexy looking... you sexy looking Janansi. Nice elf. You amazing looking half elf.
Thank you. I don't know that blindfolds are the best option, only because I have to be able to see for a lot of spellcasting.
Yeah, well, yeah, but hold on. Yo, Brad is on some shit tonight. I'm dying over here. Yeah, but yeah, but if you look with these things right here, Kylie, your peepers, and then you get turned to stone.
Yes, I do, in fact, know what a Medusa is. I've read
A
about them.
Medusa? I think you mean a basilisk. So I've done a little bit of research, and from what the people who don't speak
Shut
say,
down.
it says basilisk. I don't know what a Medusa is. That's a pretty scary name. Is that your mom?
No,
God
no.
damn, this
so
bitch is on fire.
Medusas are typically snake hair,
Ooh,
piercing
bad
eyes,
hair day.
and stone.
So it's basically like me on a Monday. So
All right, well, I'm not
What's-
drinking
what's-
right now. All right, we're good. Continue.
Monday.
Almost spit
So-
lemonade everywhere.
You did this
So-
to yourself, Brad.
I know. So, if there is a Medusa or a basilisk or a Freaky Friday, we gotta go down there and we gotta fuck it up. But there is some blueprints I need that are down there in order for me to build one of my new machineries. And I really want to build it because it makes me really happy. And I always like being happy. Like your drawing's upside down because it frowns right now. And if you're sad and after the bear hug, I feel really sad. I thought my bear hug would make you really happy. I don't know why my bear
Oh,
hug
no, it's okay.
didn't
It's
make
okay.
you
It's okay.
happy.
I'm sorry.
Okay, good. That's really good. So, what's the play? What are you guys thinking of doing? Because obviously you're missing a couple of people.
I got
I'm
an
not
idea.
having a. Oh, what's that? What's the idea?
I'm gonna go down there, and then I'm gonna find this thing, right? And then I'm gonna cut its head off.
That's your plan for everything.
Okay.
So,
That plan fucking works. Oh my god. Why has no one else done that?
can anybody else picture a drag queen? By the way, right now, please tell me that you're seeing this gnome as like a dude in drag. Right? Please tell me that's what you're seeing right now, because that's what I'm
Why-
picturing with my brain, and it's
Well,
phenomenal.
now, I'm gonna study. Like Miles will be studying the map while this is going on. Kind of
Okay.
looking for. I have a feature called Eye for Detail to like spot investigation check to uncover like decipher clues or like, but basically kind of looking at it like tactically, like on the floor plan. Is there a better tactical approach to it, or like like corners that we can use to our advantage, and maybe some spots where maybe vents, escape
when
routes.
it comes to the generator room, you see it's more of a very open, flat room. In the center of this room, there's a large cylinder type object that leads up all the top of the mount, the rest of the place, and all the way down. Obviously, the generator, and around it are different types of desks, boxes, and then you see debris that are from fallen and broken walls, roofs, and platforms that are just destroyed at this point.
And the generator's not on.
The generator is on. So they have been sending soldiers down the generator room to keep it running, but they're not able to take down this beast without dying or running away completely petrified.
Are they running away or are they petrified?
Both. No, petrified. Like if they get out of there, somebody's dragging them out because they're found petrified.
Right. King Wyman told me something about you, Miss Awesome Lady.
Perry, happy ears. What is it?
Right. He said that you might know about a certain thing that I've been looking for a little bit.
A certain thing?
Yeah, right.
What might that thing be?
It's a thing. It's like a chain, and then I attach it to my hand, and then attach the other side to my axe, and then
A chain of returning? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
What-
That means it comes back.
Yes, that thing. Yep.
Okay, I think we have one. I don't know if it's called that, but there's something like that in there. And she's looking through
And she's looking through her notes.
in the storage room. Oh my god, right here. Yeah, right in the storage room, section B/A124831424A31118221118.
Kylo.
I'm trying to write it down. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, King Lyman didn't do this right. Let me fix the storage room. 1 second.
And her hands cast prestidigitation, and the whole bottom of the map becomes 8 times the size of the other floors.
Yeah, so the storage room is kind of big. There's probably over 10,000 aisles of stuff down there.
I don't know what any of this means.
Big room,
Which
lots
is
of
a lot bigger
things.
than we thought.
Got it.
But yeah, there's a lot of different kind of gadgets down there. Just stuff we don't want anymore, stuff we don't use, stuff we don't need. Things like that.
Okay.
But now we need them. And they're all down there. Why? Why do you have to go down there?
I honestly don't know what's going on anymore.
The king.
We were told. You go ahead.
I was going to say the king maybe needed some stuff to pawn to pay some debts.
That
You
sounds
mentioned
okay.
a statue.
There were so many
So-
numbers.
The too many numbers for you, that's okay. We don't need you to know any numbers. This lovely lady, obviously with the amazing book, can write all the numbers down that you need.
Okay. I got a headache.
So she
There,
hands
there.
you a She hands you a paper, and on the piece of paper it says the aisle number that it is, and there's probably 6 digits to this aisle number. Meaning there's that many aisles down there.
Kylo just like looks at this paper for a moment, like, you seem to have a very specific sorting function for your storage.
It got the fuck out of hand, that's what happened. No one took control of it, and it's just a bunch of junk. We don't want to admit that it is, but you know, we just go about our lives forgetting that it's all down in our garbage, you know?
Right, miscellaneous.
Huh?
Random. Many things that don't make sense together.
I'm gonna go draw again.
Odds and ends.
So,
I lose
What
this,
I need
like,
you guys to do
mannerism trying to translate
is go down to the
right.
generator room and bing bang, use that amazing great axe on. Oh my god, look at that fucking great axe. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it does
That
this.
thing is like twice the size of me.
Yeah, hold on, watch.
Holy fuck.
Well,
Raven's like, watch what I can do with it.
Instead of
Twirling around with it.
What were you saying, Kylo?
May I propose instead of just blindfolds? I have seen cars do something similar, and she like digs through her bag again and then pulls out a little compact mirror. We could use one of these around the aisles or around the walls of the generator room. Instead of
Uh,
completely removing one of our senses, we could just y- maybe fudge it a little.
At this point, Perry had got up on the table and walked across the table up to Kailu as she's talking, and she's moving her hair aside,
Oh.
trying to look at her scalp, and she's just kind of digging around in her hair, looking at her scalp.
So, how fucking smart are you? Can I just see the IQ on your head? Like, holy shit, are you a genius? What the
27.
fuck? No, no. If it's opposite day, maybe.
4.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm just using previous knowledge in a present fashion. Yeah, I knew. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, Raven's just gonna be like, I don't understand what any of this means. And she's like fucking with the twigs and things. Like there's a bunch of various nature stuff just stuck in her hair still. She never tries to get it out. It's
Yeah,
just
so-
there.
Okay, so I'm gonna move
Fucking
him
love your hairstyle.
over here.
Like,
He's just gonna lose
God.
himself in alcohol.
So, okay, enough
I
touching,
think
Perry.
that's a
Perry,
good
stop
idea,
it.
but I was gonna say that's a good idea, Caillou, but I think maybe you should have the mirror and Raven should still be blindfolded because if you give Raven the mirror and he sees the bad guy in it, what's he gonna do?
No. I didn't. Listen, I know we're not going to be giving Raven the mirror. I feel
Okay.
like that's a good. No offense to you, Raven, but if
Oh, he's like I
if
said, he's
show
in the
you a mirror.
he's in the corner drowning himself in the beer. There's just been too many numbers and too many big words for him right now.
Very quietly to Miles and Perry, she's going to be like, I feel like if I give him a mirror, he's going to see it and then immediately think there's another dragonborn in the room with him and then try to break it. So
That checks
He'll
out.
try to punch it.
He can't be that stupid. Let me see.
Show him a mirror.
She takes the mirror and she like walks right up to her.
Raven. Hey, I have an idea. Let's look into this thing. This is a really cool object. You want to look at yourself?
And she hands you the mirror.
Oh jeez. Well, I did. I rolled it for myself, so I rolled a 5. So that means I have an intelligence check of 3.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
So he's gonna look. Well, you just had like how big's the mirror?
hand mirror, probably like
not big. It's not very big.
8 inches by 8 inches.
It's so
You'd
not
only see your face.
Not a hand mirror.
I don't know. Wait, how 8? How big is a hand mirror?
Probably like 3 to 4 by
Yeah.
like 6.
Palm size.
Yeah. About that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hence-
I thought
hence- Hence the hand
Compact.
mirror.
A compact.
Oh, I was thinking of a completely
Very
different
small
mirror. So yeah,
circle.
compact, so small, tiny.
All right,
Yeah,
so he's
You
gonna
can see your
turn,
face.
It's small.
look in the mirror, and look back at Perry, and look back in the mirror. There's an eyeball in there.
Yeah. It's your eyeball.
Nuh-uh, my eyeball's right here.
Yeah, I know. I can see them, but they're also in there.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh, because they're here.
No. So see, that just shows a reflection. It's just bouncing off of the like blah 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 and hoo-la-la.
Miles is super tempted to whisper in Raven's ear, "She's got your eyes."
She's what? Can I see that
I
thing for a
don't think
second?
he knows what the word reflection
Yeah, here you go. Here, look at him. Look, see, it's just you. It's showing a reflection of.
I got,
Well, there goes that idea.
I got my eyes back.
They were always in your head.
All right, look.
Oh my god!
Look,
Come on.
You're telling me Then my eyes were here, and that's what I said.
Yes.
And then you said they were in there.
No. Yes. Wait. What? Okay. Pause. Let's just forget about it. It's okay. I can get us another mirror.
Okay. I don't want it.
Don't put
It's
my eyes
just
in it.
a painting of you that's always doing what you're doing. As long as you look into it.
Somebody copied me.
No! Oh my goodness.
It's
Ah,
magic.
you know what? I
It's
see
easier for you to digest.
what you're good at. You're good at breaking stuff. So when you go down there, you wear this.
And she pulls out the blindfold.
And you smash the fuck out of whatever Medusa, Mahusha thing is down there. I still think it's a basilisk, though. I still think I'm right, but you know, it's okay. Here you go.
Okay. He's going to take the blindfold and tie it around his head like Karate Kid. Got it.
And then when you go down there, you just go and go over your eyes.
You want to put 5 gold pieces on that?
Yeah. Raven's going to take out 2. and
Whether
put
it's
them
a
down.
Medusa or a basilisk?
5 go.
Sorry,
I'm
Nick.
down. I'm down, big sugar buns. I'm down to go for 5. You want to go up a little bit and go to 10? No? Double down?
This bitch is a slut. Just flirting with everybody. I got your 5 gold pieces right here, Miles. It's going to put down 2 gold and a silver piece. Bam.
Honey, you were so close. But you need to
Would you
put
like a little-
this many more. And she
Yes,
puts
and- mm,
She puts out 3 fingers.
He's going to put down 1 more. There, got it.
a little more. Very close. Getting closer.
You're so close.
This one.
Just one more time.
This one.
Yeah. Just take that one back, though.
So he takes one of the gold pieces back.
No, not that one. The other one, the silver one.
Oh, okay. So he's going to put that. Okay.
Yeah, you did it. Nice. Give me a high five.
I am an intellectual
Don't ask for a high five.
powerhouse. I am a genius.
With a J?
Ah,
A what?
Never mind.
Oh, okay. I love having an intelligence of 6. He's a lovable idiot. That's his whole thing.
it's perfect. It's fine.
Yeah, like Raven's IQ is purple, so.
Yeah, right. Onyx is just leaning against the back wall, just like silently watching all of this happen because he's trying to let things happen instead of mitigating things. So
I'm hoping he gets back soon. It's been
An hour.
an hour, yeah.
listen, he's doing his
Yeah,
best.
he's
I'm
doing
sure.
stuff.
Yeah,
But
he's good
anyway,
stuff. Traffic and shit
So-
happens.
Are you guys going to, want to hang out for a bit? Maybe we can go over to the Mountaintopia and get a bite to eat. There's a really nice diner there.
Well, no one's going to go down in the storage room while we're occupied, right? I would hate for anyone else to turn into a statue.
I mean,
Possibly
I
reverse the process.
Every time he walks by with that
The-
fucking beard, I get madder and madder.
I've been muting periodically because he's harassing me. I apologize.
well,
Respect.
Cornelius Highwall is the leader of the what do you call it? Security. The bullshit team that just keeps getting killed. So he's in charge of when they go down. I don't actually control that. Fuck him. He's just kind of a big burly butthole. I'm just gonna warn you now. He's very. You'll know when you'll know when you see him. You'll know when you see him. So
Hey.
anyway, down there, he sends people down to make sure the generator stays on. You know, we don't want to get to go dark and scary, and this evil Medusa come up to eat us. I don't want that to happen. But anyway, we're just gonna
Oh, they
be.
don't eat people.
They don't. Okay, thank God.
No.
Fuck.
They
I don't anyone to
Please
eat
just-
this.
just
Except maybe.
And then she looks over at Raven, just kind of like lunging forward a little bit.
Maybe someone could eat this. What were you saying, Kylo? What were you saying? What?
well, from my reading, typically they don't. A Medusa doesn't eat their prey. They more or less are just an isolated creature of anger.
What if you just make her
The
happy? Well,
Can I
what if we?
roll for that? Like, do I need to roll and to see if I remember reading
Roll history
about
or
that?
I say history or just history.
Roll for one night stand.
roll for a one night
Roll
stand.
it. Roll to
a
seduce,
natural one.
Raven.
14?
You
Could've
assume
been
it could
better, could've been
happen.
worse.
You know from reading a lot of your monster books that a lot of monsters can be tamed.
Is it an intelligent creature?
Well,
Can it be reasoned with?
some of them, yes. It's known to happen, though.
What am I thinking?
Not-
We're thinking about Raven reasoning with something.
Well, if we can convince him not to immediately kill things, we could reasonably speak with it. Although you may be right.
Well, what?
Well, what if we make this big guy, this big green big boy right here? What if we make him not rage? Obviously, he's a big barbarian, and when he rages, he doesn't want to stop fucking destroying shit like he can. What if we make him not do that? Then he might be able to reason with things more.
Well, it's not necessarily a thing he can control. It can be triggered, but it doesn't necessarily just stop because he's no longer interested, if that makes sense. I feel like it's a little more nuanced than that.
Well, what would
he did
prevent him?
once.
What would prevent him from being triggered? Like, if we give him something, what would prevent him from getting triggered?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Kylo just looks at Onyx and panicked.
Ooh,
And
I
just
had an
looks
idea.
back to Perry.
You three, and she points.
And she points at Kailu, Miles, and Onyx, and she kind of waves over to like a different spot.
Spot to whisper. What if we blindfold him, put earplugs on him, and one of you guys holds his hand and you walk him through it? He won't know what's going on, and you guys can try to persuade this thing. Anything that's gone down that has turned to stone or died or just never wanted to talk again, been petrified. We don't want that. We need to get these blueprints. I can't talk too much about it, but the fate of Manitopia depends on these blueprints. So, Big Raven Boy, come here. We're going to make sure we don't smash anything that doesn't attack us first.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right? And we're going to talk, and we're not going to get mad unless it hits us.
Okay.
You wanna do some practice?
No. That's not to be offensive or hurt your feelings, and not to say that you're not well equipped to handle such a thing. But I don't think challenging him,
Oh,
even in
you think
practice,
I'm gonna risk getting fucking slaughtered? No. I'm gonna go get Cornelius. I don't fucking like him. And just a minute with Raven, he'll rage. And if Raven doesn't rage with Cornelius, I think we can do it.
This is a
Okay,
bad idea.
okay.
Cornelius
I'm gonna go
totally
get him.
stood her up, didn't he?
he
100%.
she gets up. She gets up and she runs out of the room. A couple minutes later, she comes in and this ginormous, like
That's such a
pretty
bad idea.
broad looking
Such a
gnome
bad
comes
idea.
in, but the gnome is very short, and I'm talking just 12 inches off the ground. Walks into this room, massive biceps, looks really good for his size, and he hops up onto the table, chest puffed out. Sup, you Raven?
My God, these toys have gotten insane.
Who are you talking to? Calling me a toy? Look at you lizard.
Kailu, this action figure's talking to me.
No,
I
listen
believe
here.
you have a name.
The name is Cornelius.
Right. Okay.
Wait, hold on. You're
Cornelius
telling me this is
Highball.
an actual person?
What?
Well, yes, he's head of security, I believe. The one responsible for all of the men that keep getting turned into statues.
He's so short.
Raven, it's rude to bring up someone's height.
Oh,
What are you trying to
Nard
say?
doesn't care.
sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to offend you.
Don't touch me. I am the head of security here. All right. Do you understand who I am? I am well respected in my community.
Raven, stop it.
All right.
Kylo's just
No.
hoping this whole thing spirals.
I bet you think you're pretty tough, huh? Bet you think you can take me on, huh? You stinky butthole, huh? Who you, Perry? Who do you think? Why you told me? You said big things about this guy. This guy's small. As he's looking directly up, his back is probably bent 90 degrees, looking up at you.
What did you just call me?
I said you were small man.
Hey, Perry, you got any popcorn?
Oh.
I need some popcorn. man.
Yeah, I got some.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, because I'm head of security. And you can't hurt me, because I'm head of security. Alright? See the badge? I'm head of security.
And Raven is going to ragdoll him across the room.
Describe to me what you're doing.
I mean, you said he's 12 inches tall, right?
Yeah, he's standing on the table, so he's probably up to your...
Yeah, Raven's 6'8". He's going to put one of his hands
Yeah, I'm
around
saying
his
he's
waist and throw him across the room.
Alright, roll me a... strength check. Let me roll his -1 strength.
You ever watch a bad idea happen? It's
Oh,
Kylo
nice.
right now.
22.
4.
So yeah, he just picks
Yeah,
him up
he-
and just whoosh.
He gets up and he just like bolts out of the room. Perry's
No, wait, hey, I
on the
wasn't done with you
fucking
yet, you
ground.
son of a bitch. Call me small one more time.
Perry's just on the ground fucking laughing.
Thing. Oh my fucking god, you guys are the best. Holy shit. Alright, oh fuck. That was great. So, do you guys want to go right away? Or do you guys want to try to figure out a plan of attack to take down this Medusa or Makusa? Makuna Makata. I'm going home, yeah. But yeah, so what's the plan?
Oh no, Raven's actually starting to walk out the door after this son of a bitch that called him small.
Wait, Raven.
Run after him to try and make sure that he's okay because she is healing and can make sure he isn't dead.
Where'd you go, you son of a
Well,
bitch? I just
Grab
can't run
Raven.
that
Hey,
fast.
Raven, want to smash something
Raven?
bigger?
Yes.
It's time to go smash something bigger.
Okay.
Medusa.
Right. Yeah, but he called me small. I am not small.
That's ego talking and not actually his feelings. Please, just go.
Whose ego?
She just starts shaking her head like she can't.
It's
even
hard
fucking
without Nar,
translate
isn't it?
Properly. Yeah, it's very hard. Doing my best. Usually Cars helps with this, but he's also gone. So
Kylo,
like,
he called me small though. He needs to die.
No, he needs to learn that your height has nothing to do with what you bring to the table. It's more fun proving someone wrong than killing them, because then you can rub it in their face.
What if I grab him by the head and grab him by the feet, turn him into a accordion?
That would not bode well for us with King Wyman, so maybe don't do that for right now. We can put that idea on the back burner if it needs to happen. I know it's not as fun.
Okay.
You will get to hit something soon, I'm sure. I haven't met many or any Medusas, but I don't know how well they are to reason with, and I doubt we're going to be. I doubt we're going to be able to reason with them the way that we're hoping.
Okay, well, my muscles aren't small, for the
Optimism
record.
is key. They're not. I don't believe so.
I got big muscles.
They're like. Sure.
My
I've
strength
never
score is
seen one.
my strength score is 20, by the way, so my muscles are huge.
Christ, of course it is. Of course it is.
They're not small. People get lost climbing up these peaks. Okay. You need a tour
That's right,
guide.
big guy.
I'm sure not have.
Call me small.
You know what would prove him wrong?
Turning him into accordions.
If we go kill that Medusa.
Okay. Anything you could have said, you had to insult his muscle size.
Yeah, it was.
It was going okay until he called him small. Then it was over with.
I'm glad you thought it was going okay.
I got stuff from my notes.
Oh, Raven was
now.
just toying from him for a second. Raven thought he was an action figure, 12 inches tall. Then a little toy came up and started talking to him. I want one of these for Christmas.
Interesting that at someone of such size is
He's like,
considered.
I love
for-
this
for
toy
a
that
pet of
insults
beauty.
people.
Yeah, it was funny till he called me small. Dick.
How about we go eat
Kill something.
and figure out a
Oh.
small plan? I
Do
mean,
we have to?
Oh
come
my
over?
god, do you guys want to go? You guys want to go? I have a really good spot. Oh my fucking god, you guys have to come. Trust me. You big man, you're gonna get some stuff that's gonna fuck you up. This booze is just insane. Trust me, you want this liquor. And you, there's such a good salad there. You said you're from the World Trade, right? This food's gonna make you feel like you're just right from home. I promise. I fucking promise.
There's meat there, though, right?
Yeah?
Because I don't eat.
Well,
rancid
maybe we
food.
save the booze till after we kill the Medusa.
What?
This day
Oh, you're
sucks.
such a party pooper. Let's have a couple of shots, loosen up, and then we'll go.
I mean,
I want to come along. You know, I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve if you guys want me to. If not, I can stay behind and keep watch. Make sure if those guys come back of yours, I'll tell them where you are. It depends. What do you guys want me to do? But let's go get food first. Come on.
so, question: what sorority does she belong to, and what's her favorite Starbucks drink?
she's.
Oh my god, Tampa Bay sorority, and I want a pumpkin spice latte,
I
please.
knew it was going to be the
I was
pumpkin
gonna
spice
say
fucking
she sounds
latte.
like a She sounds like a venti caramel macchiato kind of guy.
And
But
that's
she's the
only
type
when
of
it's.
person who goes. She goes and orders the caramel macchiato upside down, so it's essentially just a vanilla latte.
Yeah, that.
Right.
I
If
may or
Basic,
may not have worked for Starbucks.
if Basic had a face,
Oh, no.
this would be it.
Yeah.
So let's go.
2.5
And then-
pumps of vanilla, not 3, not 2, 2.5.
And a half.
Sick.
She then takes you guys into the elevator and back into the market. 1 second as I bring you to the map, I can fucking find it.
I do like the prison
There we-
toilets that were in all those rooms.
Thanks, man. You didn't put the map on for the stream. You gotta do that.
The map is on.
Oh, I'm just blind as a bat. So you guys go through the market and into the diner, and if I can open up my notes for the last
Diner or cafeteria?
1 sec. Just 1 sec. Both. And I'll explain as soon as my notes open up if my computer wasn't a piece of shit. So you guys walk into the diner, and you can see that there's kind of a opening. Fuck's sakes, why is this taking so long? I'm so sorry, guys.
What? Beards and Barbarians is having technical difficulties? What?
This never happens. This is crazy.
Who
Right? If
would
we
have
had
Never.
If we had $1 for every time.
We'd have $34.
Yeah, buddy.
We'd have enough to buy a lot of pizzas from like Pizza Hut or Domino's.
Papa John's.
Papa John's. Yeah.
The New York style crust.
We could get like a ridiculous amount of Little Caesars. Just an absurd
That
amount of Little
So-
Caesars.
As you walk into the diner, you're seeing that there's tons of seats. This place looks completely empty for the time of day it is. Obviously, waiting people for kind of the evening for supper. Out of the doorway leading kind of to the far east of the room, you guys are introduced to the cafeteria where there's quite a few patrons sitting down. A lot of people more so are talking with people they've got reunited with, overhearing conversations of remorse and grief of losing their lost ones for such a long period of time. Things they were never able to say or never able to say are being said. You guys walk down to the bar where there sits an individual. If I can pull up his stat sheet,